Hello, students, parents, and guardians. Welcome to our today's radio learning program for science, produced by Rwanda Education Board with the support from UNICEF Rwanda. We will be learning science with primary 6 students. I am your radio teacher, Teacher Gerard. This program is organized so that we can keep our children in the learning mood and everybody is free to learn with us. Students, I would like you to get your pen and notebook for taking notes, doing exercises, and homework. Good. Dear parents, I would like you to be close to the students and follow up what they are doing and support them where necessary. Thank you. Now let us listen to this message before we start.
Nitwita iwacu Bruce Melody muraho neza mahoro ni Bruce Melody nko nari maze kubivuga. Hanyuma uyu munsi bafitiye ubutumwa bumeze butya: niba warabanye n'umuntu ufite ibimenyetso by'indwara ya coronavirus cyangwa se ukabuzi ko hari uwuzi afite ibyo bimenyetso, ukwiriye kubimenyesha inzego z'ubuzima zikwegereye cyangwa ugahamagara kuri nimero 114 kugira ngo muhabwe ubutabazi. Ubutumwa burabareba, mugume mu rugo, mwoge intoki, amagara araseseka ntayora. Yuhu!
Powerful message for us all. I hope you have got it right and able to behave accordingly. Great. Let us stand up to tune our old selves to the lesson by singing a song. I will sing the song 2 times, and then you will join me as we sing for the 3rd time. London's burning, London's burning. Fetch the engines, fire, 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 pour water, pour water. London's burning, London's burning. Fetch the engines, fire, 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 pour water, pour water. Now you can join me. Let's sing. London's burning, London's burning. Fetch the engines, fire, 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 pour water, pour water. Wonderful, students. Did you like the song? Great. I also liked that song. Now, can you remind us of what we learned about last time? Yes, we learned about the process of sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Sexual reproduction in flowering plants. We talked about pollination, fertilization in plants, and seed dispersal. Those are the things that we learned about last time. Now, students, our lesson of today is asexual reproduction methods in plants. Remember last time it was sexual reproduction. Today it is asexual reproduction methods in plants. Can you write that one down and underline it? Can you write asexual reproduction methods in plants? Perfect. Asexual reproduction methods in plants. It is called asexual reproduction because there are no sex gametes involved like in flowering plants, where there is pollination and then fertilization. Do you understand? I repeat, it is called asexual reproduction because there are no sex gametes involved, like in flowering plants, where there is pollination and then fertilization. Our lesson objective, therefore, will be: we will be able to find out different types of asexual reproduction in plants. Good. We already know that in asexual reproduction there is no seed, and there is no need of a male or a female sex cells to come together. There is no seed, there is no male or female sex cells to come together. In this case, a certain plant part may separate from the mother plant and grow into a new plant. Just a part of a plant can separate or can be separated from the mother plant, and then it is made to grow into a new plant. Do you understand? Wonderful.
Come along and play with us.
Now, asexual reproduction methods include the following. Number 1, use of cuttings. You just take that plant type and you cut it into different sections. This is called vegetative reproduction using stem cuttings. Remember, we can even use leaves, stem, or root cuttings to come up with new plants. Sweet potatoes is one of them. It is easy to plant them. You just take part of the stem, you cut it, and you plant it into the soil. And then it will grow into another big sweet potato that will give us food to eat. Are we together? Wonderful. Another method of asexual reproduction process is called grafting. Can you say grafting? Good. I am spelling Grafting. Grafting. Good. We can cut a small growing bud from an orange of a good quality and graft it on another host orange in another field. What do I mean by that? You know that there is an orange or an apple, or you get a mango which is of good quality, and you want it to grow in your farm or in your homestead. We can take some small growth out of them. Those ones are called buds. B-U-D-S. Buds. Can you say buds? Good. Buds. We can take buds and then we cut them systematically, keenly. And then we go to another mango plant or an orange plant. Then we also cut that one systematically, and then we connect the part which is up, which is called Zion. The part which is up is called Zion. Z-I-O-N. Zion. Now, after connecting the Zion to the host plant, we tie them keenly, and then we always check on them to see how they are growing. Number 3 is called layering. Can you say layering? Great. What is layering? Layering is very simple. We can cut Irish potatoes. Ibirai. You just get ibirai from home, Irish potatoes. Cut it into pieces or just its peels. You can even have its peels. And we cover them under the soil. Then we water them. We give them some water. They will grow into other new Irish potatoes. In layering, we can equally bend some tree branches down to the soil. You just take a host plant, get its branch, and you bend it until it reaches the soil. Then you peg that branch on the soil. Cover it lightly with the soil. Let it grow. It will grow into a new plant. My friends, this is not to all kinds of plants. There are only some plants through which we can do layering. Are we together? Great. Now, what I have said about layering is we can cut some plants into pieces, especially the Irish potatoes. Or we can take its peels, then we cover them in the soil. We sprinkle some water, and then we give them time. They will grow into other Irish potatoes. Or we can just bend a branch of a tree or a plant of some kinds up till they reach the soil. Then we peg them to remain there in the soil. They will grow into new plants. Do you understand? Fantastic. Number 4, use of suckers. Use of suckers. What are suckers? Let me spell it. S U C K E R S. Suckers. Suckers are small growing plant branches from some crops, e.g., bananas, yams, onions, or some vegetables. Suckers are small growing plant branches from some crops, e.g., the bananas, the yams, the onions, or some vegetables. You just get the branches, which we call the suckers, and then you plant them into a new place. We make sure that they are safe, they get enough water, then they will grow into a new plant. And that is how asexual reproduction by planting suckers take place. Very good.
Come along and play with us.
We need to be safe by maintaining cleanliness, washing hands, sanitizing our hands regularly, and staying at home. Perfect. As we are finishing, this is the work for you, students. You will look for an old empty container from home. You will look for an old empty container from home. Put some good soil in it. Ask mother to give you some cut pieces of Irish potatoes. Put them in the container of soil. Cover them with the soil and be sprinkling some water on them after every 3 days. Do that one for 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks, check and see if we have young seedlings of Irish potatoes. I repeat, after the 2 weeks, check and see if we have young seedlings of Irish potatoes. Parents, your support is needed in this project. Remember, when they have planted, they need to be taken care of and they need to be safe. Your support is needed in this. Thank you, parents. That is the end of our lesson today. Thank you so much for learning with me. More so to the parents for supporting us in our studies and safety. Till our next lesson, bye-bye.